Hey, what's up? Well, I thought I'd give it a shot. I thought I'd give it a shot going live right after workout to see if my blood was flowing a little bit more in my head. You can see that I haven't been getting much sleep. My eyes are baggy. I'm gonna fall asleep now. Well, anyway, I've been doing my 10:17 run. I've got an Olympic next Saturday. Today is Friday, 8 days before that race. I am 94 days before Ironman Louisville, and but I'm doing this Olympics, so I'm just I've been doing my 10:17 run, which basically means, if you haven't heard by now, if you're locked away in a basement or dungeon and haven't heard about the 10:17 run yet, floor is 10-minute pace. I can't go below that. If I dip below that on my watch, I have to walk until I hit 17-minute pace. Today, I decided, after yesterday's sort of semi-dry run Olympic cycling exercise at the lab, I would kind of flirt with my race pace on the run, which essentially started around 10, and I was slowly kind of like bringing that down, and I was really paying attention to my breath. If my breath got too frequent, I usually count. If I'm breathing every 4 steps, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, in, up, that'd be like a in, and then I out on the next 4 or whatever. That's kind of my ceiling. So I didn't. I tried to stay away from that, and I was in the breathing every 5 to 6 step range and trying to keep super relaxed and just let the run unfold. And I was going out for 40 minutes. And I'm happy to report it was pretty successful. My legs felt strong. I tried to keep my breathing under check, and it did pretty well, actually. And the thing was, it was hot. It's now, let's see, 3:30. I ran starting at about 2:45, and it's 92 degrees and sunny. So mostly in the sun, which is what the race will be. And I went out for 40 minutes. So I didn't get the 10K done, obviously. But I did all right. And the last miles uphill, I kind of backed that down a little bit. And I feel like I'm in the ballpark for a pretty solid race. Like I said yesterday, I did the late at night, like about 6 o'clock, I did a cycling exercise. It was basically simulating the Olympic ride. And then on this next day, which was, it was well over 12 hours later, but it was next in line. But it's super hot. My legs feel good, which is a really nice sign. I did feel completely overheated. Not completely, but very hot when I get back. And I tried an experiment. I'm trying to experiment with gels. And about 3.5 miles in, so I took a gel right before I went out. And then about 3.5 miles in, I took a gel. And by the time I got done, I was super thirsty. I could tell that I had a little bit of a salty thing going on, and so I didn't really drink. What am I trying to say? I didn't have water. I had a scratch with me, so I didn't really get to wash it as well as I could have. I don't know if that's like legit or if I'm just making shit up again, but I don't know. So I think I think I'm gonna take a gel like at the end of the bike, and then maybe halfway through the race, make sure I have some water to kind of do it, because it seems to be working for me. I used to kind of take goo, and now I'm trying it again, and I do the banana one, and it seems to work pretty well. So I may be experimenting with that on the bike a little bit as sort of a change of pace thing. I don't know if it's the best. I don't know. You know how that goes. It's like you can never. Everybody says they're the best, and whatever works for you works for you. So that seems to be working, and it certainly seems to be. I really think that actually on my Ironman, I haven't been taking enough calories on the run too. I think that's a problem that I've had, that I've kind of gotten off the bike and sort of depended on scratch for like the first 8-9 miles, I think I probably take a gel block or something here and there, or whatever. But I just don't think I'm taking enough calories. And I think that may have something to do with my run struggle. So today, and as of yesterday, I've been really kind of testing the nutritional thing, because that's been a big mistake I think I've made in the past, where you may feel great on one day, but you don't quite understand specifically how your body reacts to certain things in strenuous environments. If I go out and ride an hour and a half like I did last night, and I can really usually suck it up, but afterwards I might feel gassed. You know what I mean? I might feel real wore out. But if I can get off that bike after a solid hard workout that I wanted to do, and come home and kind of have energy, that's probably a good sign. So if you're working nutrition right in that aspect, I mean, I don't think you want to over rely on nutrition. I mean, there's this kind of like those fine lines where it's kind of good to train your body to use fat and what have you. But for me, I would rather do a hard workout and feel like I'm not going to die. Just me. I don't know how you guys feel, but anyway, so I'm going to be working on some projects. CC and I are going to the Trace tomorrow, and I think we're going to ride like about 3 hours, pretty easy. And then I may come back with a nice long swim on Sunday to air that out. We'll see. Anyway, feeling pretty good. I appreciate everybody listening to the Crushing Iron podcast. I am Mike. I'm a co-host with Coach Robbie. And thanks to yesterday, we had one of our record days. Thanks to Ken Hammond, the race director at Ohio 70.3, which we're going up to, and I am still contemplating. We will see how that goes. Either way, I will be there, so please say hi. We're going to have a lot of athletes running around with Crushing Iron gear. Come up and get in the closed group, which is Crushing Iron Group, your search on Facebook. So that will be great to see you guys. Thanks for checking in. It should be known that I've broadcasted this live to 0 people. I'm watching the icon and there's nobody here. It is Friday afternoon and everybody must be at happy hour. But when you come back in tonight, you're going to wish you were here. All right, have fun. We'll see you soon.